Gentlemen, it is almost upon us. The arrival of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Indeed.
I can't wait to go back and watch that. I bet that was super cool.
I'm getting so trigger happy.
So yeah, Ultimate's coming out. And we found out last week when we talked about the Direct from Nintendo about it that they are going to have at least five characters, not counting Piranha Plant, which I'm so looking forward to. The more I think about it, the more I love the idea of Piranha Plant being in there as a fighter.
Is Piranha Plant from Mario?
Yes.
Yeah, like
Better believe it.
Yeah.
like
I
shooting
love
fireballs
having I love having a jobber character as a fighter in there.
just like some completely waste.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
great that like
Pointless.
Waluigi still isn't in the game,
But
but an
Piranha
item in
Plant.
Mario Kart is.
Right. So the rest of the characters, though, 5 DLC characters each with their own stage coming, their own music tracks. Sakurai, the director rather of Smash Bros. Ultimate, has come out and said that Nintendo has already decided what characters are going to be those DLC characters. So it's a little bit of a disappointment, I think, because it was really neat what they did with 3DS and Wii U. They basically came out and said, hey, here's the first character we're going to release, and that's Mewtwo. Depending on how well he does, we might do other ones. Which ones would you like to see?
That's true. They probably already have these like halfway done though.
Well, and they want to release them over the year.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe I do think the quality will probably be overall better this way, but it is kind of like, okay, Sakurai, what characters did you go with? And he did say that they were all chosen by Nintendo. This was the actual tweet. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate's DLC lineup is now complete. This time, the selection was made entirely by Nintendo. I decide if we can create a fighter based on their selection, then come up with the plan. And he's basically saying it was made entirely by Nintendo, no fan selections. Although, that is kind of a good thing because we have Bayonetta in the game because of the fans. Not a big fan of Bayonetta in the game. You didn't catch that.
On the Wii U, I've been playing Bayonetta 1
Uh-huh.
just so I could get through it to see, because I hear Bayonetta 2 is good. Bayonetta 1 is it's probably because it's dated, but it's just it's not good. So in my opinion, just as far as...
Did you ever play Devil May Cry?
I never got into Devil May Cry.
Because I've heard they're very similar, but I've always I've only played Devil May Cry. I've not played Bayonetta, so I'm curious how they stack up. Because I think it's the same guy left Capcom, started Platinum Games, and made Bayonetta as the unofficial sequel.
Maybe it's because I'm not like a teenager in my early 20s, and
Listening to Screamo.
Yeah, and just like, oh yeah, Bayonetta,
Oh.
it's because that's all the game has going for it, There's no plot, no story, like the fighting,
It's all fan service.
Yes, that's a very appropriate way to say it.
It's a very PC way of putting
fan
it.
service.
Fan service.
Yeah, and then they stuck I like the fact that Nintendo did stick Bayonetta in Smash Brothers. I think that's kind of
It's
open-minded,
weird. It's a weird choice, though. I gotta admit,
Yeah.
she sticks out.
Yeah.
But she's not really. She's not a Nintendo character, but at the same time, they don't necessarily.
Well, neither
haven't
is
been-
Cloud.
yeah, they
Neither
haven't
is
Snake.
Mega Man.
Yeah.
Snake. Yeah.
been- Yeah,
Sonic.
yeah, yeah. That's true. Yeah,
Pac-Man.
So that's kind of not the thing anymore.
Pac-Man.
But-
yeah.
When it comes out and it's playable, are we gonna be having Smash Nights again?
Oh, absolutely.
Are we gonna stream it?
Yes.
We should do that.
We totally should.
Streaming Smash Brothers.
Can't wait to hear that later.
Just go with it.
I actually prefer Nintendo,
You like the idea of them
yeah,
pre-selecting them?
Yeah, because there were a lot of characters that I feel like were more requested by fans than what actually came out. I love Corrin as a character. I really like playing as her.
Him.
Her.
Him.
If you play it as a him, you're a degenerate.
I
Them.
play as a him.
You're
I
a
guess
degenerate.
I'm a degenerate.
Is this character gender fluid? What are we talking about?
well,
There's a male
since
and
it's an
female.
avatar.
It's like Robin.
oh
yeah.
yeah, I think I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
person.
But I didn't know who that character was until Smash. I mean, I knew it was a Fire Emblem character, but I didn't know anything about them.
What tipped it off? Was it the extremely
The sword.
unfair smash moves or the
The-
counter that's OP'd?
Yeah, there's the counter. But I mean, I feel like character like Shovel Knight. I feel like that had to have been. I know it was up there. It was definitely in like the top 10, like most requested. I feel like it
When
had to
they
be at
did
least
the
in the
poll?
top 5. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure at one point Shovel Knight was that. No, you and me
I'm
feel
not even
both.
saying anything.
You and me feel
the
same
last
about
time.
this
Yeah.
because like I feel like Shovel Knight should have been in this in Ultimate, and
Shovel Knight should have been a shoo-in.
they Thanos snapped him right out of that game. It was like the first direct, and it was like, oh, and Shovel Knight, and I was like, really, Sakurai?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, let's put the potted plant in. I'm actually kind of look. The more I like watch like of Piranha Plant,
Plants,
the more I'm like,
yeah.
it's a Game and Watch,
Because
and it's like,
I
and
just-
I love Game and Watch because
Yeah.
he's a joke. He's just a joke character. Like,
Right.
when I play well with Game and Watch, I feel so good
But
with
he's
myself.
a joke character that looks like he'll actually play well.
Yeah.
The Piranha
Game
Plant,
and Watch or Piranha Plant?
Piranha Plant.
Oh yeah,
It's the character that no one knew they wanted, and now it's,
Yeah.
now it's like.
But he's
ooh.
also an extra character. Like, you're getting your 5 DLC fighters, plus here's Piranha Plant for free if you get the game, in the first month.
Yeah. But
So.
I'm much happier that they were doing it because I think like Shrek at some point was like on the roster.
Wait,
Okay,
Shrek?
Because
Shrek's
like,
not
no,
a-
because
people
people were
wanted
voting.
it.
It was like,
Yeah. See, that's why they shouldn't have that power.
and like they had like a website where you could like go to see who like the top like spots
Voted
were, and like
for.
Shrek made it to like 11
Shrek's
or
not
something.
a video. Well, he probably is somewhere.
It's the internet.
Man. If
yeah, exactly.
alright,
That's why
so-
they shouldn't have. They're just going to
Yeah.
vote for.
So they
if
don't need that much
Shrek
power.
if Shrek is up, then Finn and Jake from Adventure Time should be on the table
Yes,
too.
please.
That would be an awesome.
I mean-
kind of like Zelda and Sheik.
King
you
K.
know?
Rool's in the game. He practically is Shrek as far as
But like,
I'm
what about
concerned.
Goku?
No, this is too good. No,
We're never gonna
we're
vote
entering
for
into a
okay.
whole other realm.
Goku, I will say,
And then
will
Superman.
I'll
Let's
say
add
yes.
Superman
No,
too.
See,
no,
Steven
Superman
gets it.
doesn't
He wants
get
Goku.
because there have been so many Dragon Ball games.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like,
it would be classic.
pretty. It's pretty crazy
What
not
if
to.
that could be a
consider Goku.
DLC, right?
I feel like you're just entering a whole other realm with that.
I think Goku is a bit.
I think
much.
it's a realm that needs to go. it needs to.
Well, because once you cross
into.
that, then it's like, well, who else is gonna make? Because then people are gonna want
Right.
Naruto and then Luffy.
Okay,
Whoa,
here's
whoa, okay.
Whoa!
Don't
compare
I'm looking
Naruto to
forward
Dragon Ball Z.
What is it? What game is coming out?
Oh, it's like Jump.
Jump Force.
yeah, Shonen Jump Force.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that so much.
yeah, it does look really, really good.
Except for there's so many One Piece characters and like not enough like Naruto and Dragon Ball Z characters.
I don't like the
What
character
rabbit trail are we
models.
chasing here?
You don't like the models?
I feel like
Shonen
whenever
Jump.
they talk, the mouth looks really
like-
weird.
it's like
yeah,
an
and
anime
they
fighting
really
game.
did make they
Oh,
like
I
they
thought that was
focused
like a
on them making
publishing
them like
company,
super
Shonen
pretty,
Jump.
like too
It is.
pretty. Like,
Yeah, like
But
the
they also have, like,
environments look
games.
like
The name of the game is
gorgeous,
Jump
Yeah.
Force.
and the
It's
the
like
characters they
Shonen
look
Jump.
good, but
Yeah,
whenever they
but-
talk, it just
have you seen how interactive the environments are? Like you smash somebody on the ground, bricks explode, and the landscape stays. Like as you fight, you are changing the actual landscape of the city that you're fighting in. Like, it looks so cool. That's not Smash Brothers though.
Right. Smash Brothers is it's a very defined 2D platform
Yeah.
fighter. But I will say this though. As soon as Cloud became a character in Smash Brothers, I'm sorry, that door has already been open as far as pretty much
I feel
anyone
like-
can be in Smash. As long as you've had a video
Yeah.
game. And that's the thing. He was technically on a Nintendo system. He was on the Dissidia Theater Rhythm. I don't know how to say that word. It's like one word, The-8 Rhythm
you talking about the one that was like
on
a
the
play.
3DS.
Theater
It
them.
was like a play.
Yeah, and it was like a rhythm game for Final Fantasy. They had all the Final Fantasy characters.
Yeah,
in
that's
So
the Cloud they
that's
should
the-
have put in Smash.
Oh, right. He's like super deformed and cutesy looking.
Well, I think like and like that Grinch leak, like they had like
Okay.
those music boys or
what
the
happened with what is with the Grinch? Because I
Okay.
kept hearing the Grinch.
Okay, so this picture,
The Grinch
this image
enters
came
Smash.
out of like some images leaked of like a Smash like poster of like the
Right,
full
with,
thing
with like
the
Banjo
full
Kazooie
roster.
and Shadow,
Shadow,
and like all
Isaac,
these fake characters.
yeah,
on
a bunch
there.
of people, and a bunch of people thought that was real because alongside it, off to the side, and it's like barely noticeable, was a Grinch icon, and the person who had taken the picture, somehow people found out that it was like part of like a publishing company for like promotional things.
Right.
So there was like a
Somewhere in,
Grinch
like,
thing that
Europe, I
hadn't
think.
come out yet, but it looked just like like some kind of promotional ad for the new Grinch movie.
Right.
So a bunch of people were saying that like, oh, and once people found out that like there was this company who was handling the art and promotional information for the Grinch, they were also the ones who were doing it for Smash.
Right.
Then things started to like link together, and people were like, "Oh, like all these characters are gonna make it." I love that in the last direct, like the first two characters to become assist trophies were Shadow and Isaac. It was like,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which was sad.
I still think there's a way that assist trophies could actually be characters and assist trophies at the same time.
Zero.
But I've
I
already.
need Zero. I need another Mega Man
Yeah, I
character.
would love to have
need,
Zero
like,
in there.
like even if it wasn't X, which I would have loved to have had, because I'm not like I
X-
love Mega Man. I love
well,
that
he's
in the
this
game.
final Smash.
Yeah.
And that would be
So
kinda,
is Mega Man Trigger.
Well, it'd be
slash
like
Fall Knight.
like Link and Young Link.
Well, yeah, but that's a clone character. Like
Echo Fighter.
Maybe if you
Echo
replaced
Fighter.
Mega Man with X in a game,
I would be okay with that.
But
or
I think Zero would be great just because of the Z Saber. Like that's
Yeah,
Yeah,
he is going to be an
awesome
assist trophy, but I mean that's like
he needs to be in the game.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking we need the Grinch in Smash. I
Gosh,
like
that would
that.
be-
that's
that.
what I
Don't
thought that they were talking about. I'm like, okay, the Grinch apparently. The Grinch was going to be in the game, or
With,
was
like, Benedict
a
Cumberbatch
leak?
and everything.
Every single projectile, he just opens up a Christmas bag and just
Throws a
like Game
random-
and Watch.
He's got a
No,
move
Game
where
and
his
Watch,
heart
he just
grows.
steals the projectile.
Yeah.
Doesn't do anything with it. He just steals the projectile.
That's terrible.
But when he gets enough projectiles, I guess his heart could grow 3 times
Yeah.
that day.
Either way, hopefully, I really hope that they don't make us wait too long to find out who the choices are for DLC.
I feel like they're gonna do it in like 2.5 month increments. Like once Smash comes out and like Piranha Plant's out, like in about 2.5 months they'll release the first one, and the second one, the third one. Because I think it was saying that like they're gonna be coming out all the way until like 2020.
February
Wow.
2020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
So I
brain-
feel like 2.5 is
Stretch
good.
that thing out.
My brain just can't stop thinking about like other terrible characters to enter Smash Brothers. Like it just go with me.
Let's
on this.
stop asking about the best characters.
Yeah.
What about the absolute worst character?
Tommy Pickles enters the ring.
I was thinking like I was like King Bob.
Dude, that would be sick.
King Bobomb.
Nah.
He could be, or he could be like a Majora's Mask type, kind of like how, or not. I'm sorry, not Majora's Mask, but the moon from Majora's Mask. How that's an
Oh,
assist
yeah.
trophy and it just comes down and annihilates everyone on the playfield.
Yeah, King Bomb
Have
just
him be-
jumps in
yeah,
and just blows up.
Actually, Bomberman would be kind of a cool.
Is he an assist trophy?
He is an assist
He is
trophy.
an assist.
Yeah.
We
They
should get the
thought of
guy from
everything.
Dig Dug to be a character.
Slippy.
Dig Dug.
He goes like, and he like pumps you up and blows you up.
Slippy
Sick.
deserves to be an assist trophy that can be killed.
No, he needs to be a full blown character.
Okay.
I want Slippy in the game.
there.
I want Slippy in the game before I want Waluigi.
You want Slippy before Waluigi?
Yeah.
I don't even know who
Wow.
you're talking about, but
From
Star
Star
Fox.
Fox, like the most annoying character.
The frog.
oh, I think I've seen.
He's
him
the most helpless.
Why is
Oh,
he?
yeah,
Why
I
is he
think I've-
always the one with the enemy on his tail?
Because he sucks. He's like the Krillin of the group. I mean, he's just.
Hey,
Thought I
don't do
wasn't
that.
Johnny.
Do my man
Yeah,
Krillin
but
like
he's
that.
like Krillin's way better.
Okay.
He doesn't even teach you how to do anything.
He's like the Yamcha of the group. That's actually okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
There
That's
we
true,
go.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not my fault. Anyway. Looking forward to it though.